people's news or people's endeavors. You can't even sleep. If they say something is happening where Cape Town, Durban, wherever, Mpumalanga, KwaZulu, Kwamhla, wherever things are taking place, you are the first one to know. Why can't you open a news channel and eat from there? You can't be poor and be talented like that. That's a talent, that's a skill. It's a rare skill because not everyone is like that. Not everyone wakes up in the middle of the night to look for news. You are passionate, make money out of it. You have a passion, that's a passion. It's a rare talent. Excited. Today's topic is exciting, and welcome back. If you are returning, welcome back. If you have subscribed, thank you. And those who are coming for the first time, I would like to welcome you, give you a warm welcome. Welcome to Zeiler Talk Show. I'm your host, Zeiler. And then in a few weeks time, I will be introducing my co-host. You will see my co-host. I'm excited to bring her on board. I think she'll bring a new perspective. She will bring a new dimension to this whole thing that we are doing in this show. Today's topic, guys, it's about things that poor people do. Like, avoid doing things that poor people like doing. That's the topic for today. Avoid doing what poor people like doing. First of all, we have to define who is a poor person, or who are the poor people. Who is a poor person, guys? A poor person is not somebody who does not have money in their bank account. A poor person is somebody who does not have anything in their mind. That's a poor person. I may be broke, I may have zeros on my bank account, but it does not mean I'm poor. I'm just broke, but I'm not poor. Being poor, you can have millions and billions in your account, but if your mind is empty, you are very broke. Plus, now these days, people can really easily manipulate the system and get money without even having brains, without using their brains. You just join whatever cult is there, and then you make money and you become rich. There's nothing in you, there's nothing in your head. You just manipulate the system. Guys, being poor, it's a challenge in our society. That's why, if you realize recently in most of our videos, I'm trying to deal with this thing, poverty, because this thing of poverty is giving me sleepless nights. I just want to help as many people as possible to get out of poverty, and I believe God one day is gonna do it. Guys, avoid doing things that poor people enjoy doing. Poor people, they don't have a life of their own. They don't have a life of their own. That's one thing you must avoid doing. Not having a life of your own. You are not engaged in anything. You are not committed in anything. You are not involved in anything. You are into other people's business. That's what poor people are doing. Like, they are into other people's business. They don't have their own business that they are doing. They like sitting and gossip the whole day. They just enjoy sitting and gossip because they don't have a life of their own. Um, Guys, avoid that by all costs or by all means, because once you don't have anything that keeps you busy, you will be popping your nose into other people's business. You will be sticking your nose into other people's endeavors. But if you are busy, committed in something that that it defines you, that which it's your own baby, you won't have time to gossip. You won't have time to criticize. You won't have time to talk about other people. You may criticize others, but it won't be like that extreme kind of criticism, because you'll be busy. You won't have time on your hands to gossip or to talk about others. Avoid things that poor people do, guys. Avoid the easy way out. Like for instance, I can give you about an example of sleeping the whole day. That's an easy thing you can do. You sleep the whole day and do nothing. That's what poor people do. Avoid that. Remember, guys, I'm giving you these tips because I believe that there's something big in you. There's something that you can do with your life. There's something great that you can do better than doing what poor people do. Avoid the risk or the challenge of always looking for mistakes, or looking for faults, or looking for something for something that is not right. Avoid looking for mistakes, and if you happen to look for mistakes, let it be that you are looking for mistakes in order to fix those mistakes, in order to solve those mistakes. Because rich people, what they do, they identify problems, they look for mistakes in order to fix. They look for challenges in order to fix those challenges. But poor people, they look for challenges in order to talk about those challenges. They look at the president and say the president is failing. Is failing in doing this, is failing in doing that, he failed in doing that, if he promised this and he didn't do that. And then after criticizing or pointing out those things, they have no solution. That's what poor people do. Most employers, when they employ you, they will most often employ people who won't bring them problems, but people who will help them fix the problems. So people who will bring the solution to their problems. That's why if they want to put you in a position of leadership, they look for somebody who will bring solutions. They say, what's your solution? What's your solution? You tell them a problem, they say, what's your solution? Like, they want you to bring solutions. But poor people, they don't have solutions. They have a lot of problems, thousands and thousands of problems, but there's no solution. Guys, avoid the risk of looking at life as a curse, or looking at life as a pain, or looking at life as this mess that God has created. Look around you, identify something that you can do, identify something that you enjoy doing, something that you are passionate about, and make money out of your passion. Because poor people, they are passionate about a lot of things, but they cannot find just one thing to make money out of that passion, or to make money out of it. So please, if you think I'm making sense with all that I'm saying, please subscribe. Click the subscription button and leave me a comment, so that I can see who is with me, who is hearing this, who is following this. Please subscribe. Thank you. They don't have a drive. They don't have a reason for doing something. You know, once you don't have a reason for doing what you are doing, then there's a problem. Because if you have a reason for doing what you are doing, that is the only thing that will keep you going, even when the situation is hard, the going gets tough. Even when the going gets tough, that's the only thing that will keep you going. Just a reason that you can identify and say, this is the reason that keeps me doing what I'm doing, that makes me do what I do. So if you let's say I think gossip is a good example for this topic. Let's say you enjoy gossiping. Why can't you take that gossiping, the career or gossiping passion, and open a media company and broadcast news? Because you love gossiping. So make money out of your passion. If your passion is gossiping, make money, create a news channel, and you tell us people's news. Because people who gossip, they know a lot about people's issues, even the issues that we don't know of. So if that's your career or that's your passion, make money out of it. Create a news channel, and you will get a lot of followers, you will get a lot of subscribers, because you know what you are doing. It's not like us who are taking chances. You know what you're doing. You are passionate. You can't even sleep when you think about people's news or people's endeavors. You can't even sleep. If they say something is happening where Cape Town, Durban, wherever, Mpumalanga, KwaZulu, KwaMhla, wherever things are taking place, you are the first one to know. Why can't you open a news channel and eat from there? You can't be poor and be talented like that. That's a talent. That's a skill. It's a rare skill, because not everyone is like that. Not everyone wakes up in the middle of the night to look for news. You are passionate. Make money out of it. You have a passion. That's a passion. It's a rare talent. Guys, avoid doing things that poor people likes doing. Poor people, they can't see anything positive. You can be surrounded by a lot of positive things. A poor person will only see the negative. It's good that you can see the negative and the positive, but don't be so poor that the only thing you see is the negative. Let's say now you can say, okay, now I'm presenting to you a video of myself, sharing these tips on things that you must avoid doing. A poor person, instead of saying, wow, what a nice video, or what a great initiative, they'll say, but it doesn't have 3 cameras. You are supposed to have 3 cameras, one at the back, one at the side, one on top, and the drones and everything. Guys, it's easy to criticize. Create a habit that instead of sitting and criticize and be a commentator in people's lives, stand up and find something that you're passionate about and follow it. Pursue it with all you've got. If they say you're dying today, what is the thing, only just one thing that you'll say, I followed this thing wholeheartedly, I followed it with all my heart, I pursued this thing because I'm passionate about it, I love it so much. Even if they can say your job is finished, it's over today, will you be able to sustain yourself? Will you be able to live with your passion without your day job? Will you be able to survive without your day job? Because guys, most of the time we complain about that my job is paying me little, my job doesn't pay, my job is tiring, they don't value me, they underpay me, they overwork me, we complain. But let me tell you something, a job is a good starting point. When you have a job, count yourself privileged, because if you have a job, you can use that job and create a wonderful life for yourself. That little income you are getting, find sponsor your passion, sponsor your something that you love, you enjoy doing. Sponsor your passion. It doesn't sound right. I'm looking for build yourself with the little that you have. Build yourself. If you can go to school with that little you are getting. If you can buy equipment with the little salary you are making. I know most people, they don't earn that much. Most people, they pay their debts, they pay their bonds, they pay their transport, and they buy food, and their salary is finished. 2 days, 3 days after pay, their salary is finished. But as long as you have a salary, cut some of the things that poor people enjoy doing. Poor people likes opening accounts. Live a debt-free life where you are owing nothing except for love. Owe no one nothing except for love. Cut off all the accounts. Maybe you can have just one account. If things are real bad, you can just have one account, and then you say, okay, I'll have this one account I can manage, I can maintain. But don't have this unending accounts. You have account with Woolworths, you have account with Edgar's, you have account with Jet, you have account with Markham, you have account with all these retail stores, you have accounts with them. That's a mentality of a poor person. Cut on consuming. Poor people likes consuming, and they don't produce. You must build a character. You must build a habit of saying, I want to start saving. I want to start saving. It's not easy to save, guys. It's difficult, it's challenging. Start saving. If you have 5 rand, make sure that out of that 5 rand, 1 rand, you save it. Train your mind that, what if all I had was 4 rand? What if all I have was 3 rand? So if you are earning 5 rand, say, what if all I had was, take your 5 rand as a stepping stone, that I have 5 rand, let the 1 rand be my savings. And your mind must know that for sure, that this person, he does not have money, he only have 4 rands. You don't count the 5 rands. You don't say I have 5 rands. You say I have 4 rands, and out of this 4 rand, that's how I'm gonna sustain myself. Whether things get stuck on the way, I don't think of taking my investments. Invest. You can invest in something, guys. Invest in something. Rich people, they invest in a lot of things. Property is one of the things they invest in. Stock markets is one of the things they invest in. What do you call this thing? Invest. Learn to invest. If you don't, no one was born knowing everything, guys. The number one challenge that we black people will think or we make is to assume that because I don't know something, therefore I'm stuck. That's very bad. Don't do that. If you don't know something, make it your goal that before the end of 6 months I must learn this thing. Before the end of this time I must know this thing. Someone is asking myself, like, okay, let me give you an example. You see the me recording videos. I did not wake up or know this thing by osmosis or by nature. No one in my family taught me how to record or how to do this, or in my circle, my friends. There's no one in my circle of friends who's doing recordings and stuff. No one. But just because I sat down and I thought that, what is it, that one thing that I can do with ease, that I can do, that I enjoy or I like. Sure that I go to school and took a course which was in line with my passion. Because we were born in a place where there are not too many resources, or we are not exposed to a lot of things. I had to teach myself, or to find a way to do it. And this is not my only passion. I have a lot of passions. I have a lot of things that I'm passionate about. A lot of things that if this fails, there are a lot of things that I can still do. So find your own passion, pursue it with all you have. What is it that one thing that you can empty your pockets for? That one thing that you can empty your bank account for. Because guys, you will continue complaining that the government is paying you a little, or your employer is paying you a little. Yes, they are paying you a little, so that with that little you are getting, you can make something out of it. You can invest the little you have. Cut part of it and build yourself out of it. Make sure that a part that you cut must bring back an interest, some form of interest. So if you buy you take your salary, you take part of your salary and you buy a cam or a chair, make sure that chair brings some income back to your account. If you buy a camera, that camera shouldn't be like for a hobby or for entertainment. It should be like a form of an extra income. So you must have another thing that you must avoid to do, that poor people do. Poor people, they have one source of income. Avoid having one stream of income. You can have multiple sources of income depending on your strength, guys. Depending on your strength. Your job is one of the forms of income that you can rely on. Your passion is another form of extra income that you can rely on. And your skills, your other skill, your investments, guys, you must have because I can assure you that the world is changing now and things are going to get worse. Your employers are not going to increase your salaries to match the expenses that you will be facing. So you must position yourself now. Start building different forms of income. Like build different forms of income. If you have a talent, just work on it. Everyone has a talent, guys. Everyone is talented in something. Find out that talent that you have in you. If you are good in singing, sing until you are as a professional singer. Like your voice is well tuned. Sing until somebody identifies that no, this one sing. That Zeiler can sing, but this one sings much better, because you are working on your skill. You are working on your talent. One thing that poor people do, poor people are very talented, but they don't refine their talents. They don't invest in their talents. They don't push themselves a little bit harder. Guys, you must push. There's no soft life without working hard, guys. This thing of saying I want a soft life, that's why most of our ladies, they fall into the trap of being abused by these rich people, because they want soft life without working hard. You have to work hard for what you want, guys. You have to push with all you've got. You have to work hard. Please, if you think I'm making sense with all that I'm saying, please subscribe. Click the subscription button and leave me a comment so that I can see who is with me, who is hearing this, who is following this. Please subscribe. Thank you. See you later.